The headline should read, UAW is putting Ford employees out of business. That's exactly what they should read. You know, the reason why is because they're asking for too much too fast. And while a lot of these brainwashed union employees continue to follow exactly what the UAW tells them to do, Ford is going to continue to lay off people. They just laid off another 500 people because of this, and they're going to keep doing it. And now the UAW strikes the Kentucky truck plant, which is 28% of Ford's overall profit comes from that one plant alone. Over 8,700 workers on strike. That's a big deal. What do you guys think is going to be the effect of this? Over 2 weeks with no renegotiation, 2 weeks with the same offer on the table, and then the UAW goes back to get a new offer because Ford has said, this is our 7th venue bringing or sitting down at the table with you guys. We can't offer any more than what we're already offering. This is it. We've maxed it out. We can't offer you anymore. We can't do anything further than what we're doing. I don't think you guys get it. It's not going to happen. There's going to be no new offers. So they go back again for a new offer. And Ford says exactly the same thing that they said last time. We cannot offer anymore. So what do we do now? We bankrupt the company, another government bailout. We're already so many trillions of dollars in debt as it is. Now, I'm getting messages and stuff on here from parts managers and parts workers and stuff at the dealerships, especially the one recently was a GM. The guy has a very close friend at the GM dealer. Normally he can get parts pretty quick. And he says, even with me pulling strings and paying for expedited shipping and everything else, I'm almost 10 days out on things that I can get that are available to me. They're not even shipping them right away because of everything that's going on. You guys really think that letting the UAW represent you the way that they are and not coming up with some kind of offer is going to be good for you long term? How many reports have we seen on the news where UAW workers are getting interviewed and they're saying they can't even pay their bills right now? They're making $500 a paycheck to stand out on a picket line. They can't pay they can't provide. They can't pay their bills. They can't pay their car note. What ends up happening if you strike for too long? You don't think these companies like Ford and GM and Chrysler don't have enough money put away for a while to sustain them even without selling cars? Yeah, you're doing some damage to them as well. But those people that have been making $29 billion a year or $29 million or whatever it may be or whatever fucking number we can come up with, you don't think those people aren't fine? They are. There's things, they have a contingency plan, trust me. But while you guys continue to suffer and keep food off your family's plate and can't pay your bills and stuff and your car note and stuff like that, you're going to continue to stand out on the line with a picket. You're going to stand out there on strike while these manufacturers keep laying people off that work at these plants. I think I would be going back to the people that are running my union and say, look, you better come up with something now because we got to get back to work. We've been on strike for too long and we can't afford to sustain this. It's just not feasible. Somebody runs out of money somewhere and it ain't going to be the manufacturers. It is what it is, guys. Some of y'all need to wake up and realize that the way you're approaching this whole strike is completely wrong. Completely wrong. Some of the demands are not even, and the people that we see speaking from the UAW that are on the line, they support the strike, but they themselves are like, I don't know how much longer we can sustain this. We're already starting to fall behind in our bills and things that we have to pay for, and it's affecting our family, our nucleus. Yet now the answer to that is turn around and go ahead and strike the 28% of the overall revenue that comes into Ford. Strike that place to now do even more damage. Y'all are going to get replaced. Unfortunately, most of you are not going to. You're not going to realize that. But even if you do reach negotiation and you go back to work, they're going to make sure this doesn't happen again to this scale. And what's going to end up happening is a lot of you are going to get thinned out, and they're going to find outsourced work in Mexico or Taiwan or China or whatever it is to make up for or protect the company in regard to what's going on. Unfortunately, we're seeing it unfold right in front of our face. This going on at the same time that we have a war going on between Palestine and or I can't even say Palestine because it's not a war between Palestine and Israel. It's a war between the extremist group Hamas and Israel. And now all the other countries are getting involved and they're ready to jump on and be part of it. You really think that we can sustain something like this right now? We really can't. So let's go ahead and turn the world upside down, right on its face. Let's destroy the family nucleus, the families. Let's go ahead and topple companies and stuff like that, and just go ahead and make them fall completely, so we can break the infrastructure of the automotive world here in America. Not a great idea. Whoever thought about this strike and the way they were going about doing it and the demands obviously need to be fired. But I pray for you guys. I pray for you workers. I pray you get what you at least somewhat deserve that can help you and your families. And fuck those up top that have been taking from you since 2008. I agree. All those people should go. Whoever's in charge of the company should let all those people go and bring in new people that are not going to be in a position to where they're so hungry for money that they keep allotting and giving themselves these types of raises so you guys can be taken care of. That's where it should come from. But anyway, I digress. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed. And hope the majority of you come out on top. But if you don't, understand that this was inevitable. It was going to happen. And it sucks to see the automotive industry in the position that it's in right now. Because it's bad. And I don't think anybody thought this through clearly. Y'all be blessed. Take care, and God bless you.